Welcome to another podcast of the current situation Manchester United. This video podcast is going to be based on the latest Manchester United transfer news, the in and outs of the club, players that may be leaving, players that are linked to the club, what's the latest in terms of what the manager thinks of the current squad, and one more topic I want to touch on base on this Manchester United player and his, you could say, his indiscretion. I wouldn't say indiscretion, but it's a it's a it's a off field thing. I'm gonna address it later on. But I'm gonna see that as the main event, as if this is like a wrestling match. But getting into more important things, this is a Manchester United channel. One thing that kind of shook me though is that Manchester United is linked. Of course, we know that David De Gea is no longer the David De Gea of old. You know, he's getting old, but he's not the David De Gea that used to, that he's just not the same goalkeeper. He's a far cry from his former self, David De Gea. I mean, he's not a bad goalkeeper, but he has made a lot of bad mistakes. And I'm not going to allow certain bad mistakes of him to make him look like a bad goalkeeper. He's not a bad goalkeeper. He has his moments of heroics, but those moments of heroic is actually getting dimmer and dimmer. So Manchester United is looking to cash in on him and sign this goalkeeper, which I think is just a carbon copy. I don't even see there's a big difference, man. Manchester United ready move for Premier League goalkeeper in show of no confidence in David De Gea, who has no confidence in himself, who could remain. So the brethren that Manchester United is looking to sign is the Everton number one goalkeeper that is number one for England, Jordan Pickford. I'm not a fan of this guy, to be honest. I see this brethren as just like a second fiddle to Henderson. He's like a Henderson type. You know, I don't know if it's an England thing or England gene that has been transmitted into the blood of England goalkeepers where they just abrasive. Hey, kick on the ball. Henderson does it. Pickford does it. I think David Seaman back in the day did it. I don't know if it's an English thing, and definitely Joe Hart has done it. Without saying, I'm not convinced that he's a good goalkeeper at Manchester United. We have to go for bigger and better, man. Definitely no English goalkeeper. Overrated price, overrated to be honest, and he's just not Manchester United quality. Isn't me? Plus with England, Everton being on the verge of relegation, I wouldn't want to bring this bridge into Manchester United, but that's just me. Comments down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. And Jordan Pickford being linked to Manchester United. Again, I'm not a big fan of this guy. Not a big fan of this guy. Yeah, I think he's just a show off a bit. Not much of a, well, he's a show off, but I mean to say that he tries too hard. He's a try hard. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of Jordan Pickford. Next piece of news we have here is that, as you guys know, that Manchester United is supposedly on sale. So these two offers from, I know I'm messing up their names, Sheikh, Sheikh and Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe finalized their offers for Manchester United, with their preferred party set to be chosen this week, with the Qataris confident they're back in the game after a dramatic 6 mil bid. Hey, listen, I'm going with the Qataris to sign Manchester United. They're serious when it comes down to football. I know some of you old heads, traditional persons that believe that the football game is now demoralized, deneutralized because of money, and because they think that Qatar is ruining football. Ask PSG, ask Man City, ask Chelsea. Well, the Qataris are not at Chelsea, but Chelsea has spent a lot of money back in previous years, and hell, they spent money last year in a transfer window. Ask them, they'll know. And Newcastle is now the latest victim by the influence of the Qataris. Now Manchester United is next in line. I am going with the Qataris to actually be in line to sign Manchester United because they're very serious about not only the club, but they're also serious about the recruitments. We have seen it in Man City. Look how City is, man. You can argue till you look blue in the face like this t-shirt that I have on. City is going to get better. And the reason why they are the way they are right now, number one is because of football heritage, and secondly because of the recruitments. You cannot recruit without having the owners backing you. The backing of the owners at Manchester City, at PSG, very good. No, they're not the best person at knowing football. I don't think they even know football at all, but they know business and they're very good at it. They're very good at it. You know, they can recruit players. Money influence, money talks. Is me. So I am a big fan of the Qataris. I don't even know how this brethren's name go. Of signing Manchester United. Of Ratcliffe. No, I don't want no Ratcliffe to buy Manchester United. No, 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 no. I'm going with the Qatari Sheikh Jassim to sign Manchester United. Look at Newcastle, man. Newcastle is working wonders, man. They got Champions League football, man. That's a big accomplishment, man. So yeah, I would want the Qatar. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Comments down below. I'm just one in a million Manchester United fans talk. I want to hear what you guys have to say. If you'd rather have Radcliffe to buy Manchester United, or the Qataris to sign Manchester United. Personally, as I've stated just a while ago, I'll go with the Qataris because they seem to be serious about their business. So that's the second piece of news that we have. The third piece of news we have here is that we covered that already. Hold on. I just covered that. Let me see something. What is up with these news, man? Oh yes, as I've stated before, seeing that Martial is looking to leave possibly, and Wakehorse is going back to wherever the hell he came from. We need a striker in our squad. Not just a striker, we need a certified, well-proven striker. We want a striker that can knock goals, man. Is me because Rashford, which I'm gonna get to in a second, is not cutting the cake, and that's just one play out of what, just the squad. We need proper forwards, particularly a striker that gets a lot of goals. Now we're not like City, where at City the striker gets the majority of the goals. This is not the era of Ruud van Nistelrooy back in 2003, when Van Nistelrooy got most of the goals for Manchester United, which is happening at Man City. With Manchester United, the goals are evenly shared with the front three. You know, I think, I'll say like this. Rashford, who is a wide forward, he's not really very good playing central because when he doesn't have the best of touches, and he's not the best when he plays with his back to goal. That's why Marcel is crucial in those areas, and Rashford is played out wide so he can express himself with space. When Rashford is thrived off space as a striker, he doesn't. He's not better. He's not at his best in that position. That's why we need a striker that can play with his back to goal, or if a striker that he's good with turning with looking straight. We have to find a striker that is suitable. Is because if we are looking to sign, not sign Marcel because he's already here, but if we are looking to keep Marcel, then he has to make sure that also he's not prone to injury, he's not injury prone, and secondly, that he plays consistently, not world class every game, or not even most games, but he's very good. Links play, gets goals, assists, yeah. That's all we ask for, but we still need a backup striker. We need, even if Marcel say we need a striker anyway, we still need a striker. So it's interesting to see how this summer unfolds itself. Hold on. Man City tops UEFA rankings to match Man United feat from 2011. Let me see what the hell this is about. Give me a second. Hold on. Because I told you, man. I told you. I told you yesterday that with Manchester City winning the Champions League right now, especially the treble, there's going to be a lot of talking points with Manchester United and Man City fans. So it says here that Manchester City are top of the UEFA rankings after two finals in 5 years. They are the first English club to be specific, to finish a season at the top of the European tree since Manchester United in 2011. That's how far from grace that we have been, bro. We are far from grace ever since 2011 was like, I've said in my last video podcast when talking about Pep Guardiola's Barcelona dominating Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United in the Champions League final in 2011. In 2011 was our last chapter of us being a world class side. As good as Sir Alex Ferguson was for us winning the league in 2013, we were declining ever since 2011. Our players were getting older. Scholes called it a day, although he came up from retirement in the following season. But he called it a day. Giggs wasn't getting better, he was getting older, but he adapted his game more. Is me, and I believe he became a vegetarian to improve his longevity. Also, Gary Neville retired. We brought in Michael Owen for some reason. Berbatov wasn't getting any better. Despite that was like probably his best season at Manchester United in 2010-2011, which was his best season at Manchester United. But the following season, he wasn't much of a starter, Berbatov. So that was like our last chapter of being a world-class club. And they're saying now, 5 years ago, they were 8th, Man City, and top 5 were Real Madrid, Atletico, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and Juventus. Man City is now filled that hole to top the UEFA rankings, which, you have to give them credits, man. So first is Man City with 145 points. Second is Bayern Munich with 136 points. I would have expected Real Madrid to be in second. Third is Chelsea. We won 2 European trophies in 5 years. Chelsea in third. What the hell? Liverpool in fourth. Real Madrid in fifth. That doesn't look appealing at all, given that they have won the Champions League like what, 4 times in 6 years or something. But hey, I'm no mathematician. I didn't do the poll, so what do I know? Next news. I want to see. Next news before I get into this Rashford brethren. Some of you guys know what I'm alluding to already, but I'm gonna save that for the main event. I'm gonna save that for like the dessert before we finish this video, before we finish this 3-course meal. Now, what Man United's 99 treble winners did next, and what Man City can learn. See, this is the thing I'm talking about. What did I just mention? I say with City winning the treble, there's going to be a lot of talking points on who is the better side that won the treble. 1998, 1999, or 2022, 2023 Man City. It's going to be a talking point for decades. Isn't me? Okay, let's get into it because I don't want this video to be long. So Marcus Rashford of Manchester United, our top scorer with 30 goals. I did a video last year at a moment where Rashford wasn't at his best. He wasn't getting goals, he wasn't playing well. He was just, he wasn't, his head wasn't in it really. Certain persons were calling for the sale of Rashford. Like persons were saying, sell Rashford, sell Rashford, sell Rashford. Because he was just that poor that season last season. Not this season that just finished. I'm talking about the last season before the season that just finished. And this brethren will get engaged to his childhood sweetheart. The chick that he's known all his life. And he thinks that's going to like have an improvement on his form. At the time, I thought it was a bunch of bogus. Like I thought it was a bunch of balloons. Like, why you go put your life on the line to get a chick thinking that she go improve your form? She doesn't even play football, but you get engaged to this chick given how you're playing right now. And I didn't have the hindsight, because I'm saying, bro, hey, why you go get engaged right now and you're playing this poorly? They should hold out, man, hold out. You know, see if your form has improved, and if your form has improved, then go ahead and then propose to this chick. Here's what I found out some minutes ago, which for to be honest provoked this video. Rashford split with his fiance. Unfortunately, it's been a year. Uh, some persons say it was a long time coming, but I ain't gonna be that harsh. But yeah, Marcus Rashford splits from childhood sweetheart, fiance, and returns with girl to hotel at 5 a.m. after party. I've said this before. I think I said it in relation to Mason Greenwood, and I'm gonna say this. Dude, no young player should be getting, particularly if you're a professional football player and you're in the peak or prime of your career, you shouldn't be getting engaged, man. You shouldn't be getting engaged. Now I'll say this: if it's a high school or a childhood sweetheart, don't get engaged, man. When you're in the peak of your form, man, you're not going to see your girlfriend that often. You're not going to see your girlfriend often. And it's my understanding that they actually split during COVID-19, in the peak, in the advent of COVID-19, because they couldn't see each other that much or whatever happened. And they rekindled after the peak of COVID-19. But they split again. So that goes to show, not to give a harsh judgment on what happened, but as a footballer, man, particularly if you're this young, you shouldn't be getting engaged, man. And he split with his childhood sweetheart. I know he's hooked up with this chick at 5 a.m. at a motel. Hey, whatever happened there, if you watch the Sopranos, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, she looks kind of thick though, like she from Dominica or something. Like she from one of them islands in the Caribbean, man. She looked real thick. But anyway, Rashford, man. I don't want him to lose focus, and he didn't lose focus last season. He got most of the goals for us. He was our top scorer, getting 30 goals in our competition. But I don't want no party like Rashford, man. This is not Balotelli. This is not Grealish. This is not Jesse Lingard. I don't even think Jesse Lingard was like that. But no, man. We can't allow that right now. We can't allow that right now. It's unfortunate that he split with his girlfriend, given that they have engaged for a year, but you know, man, you have to just watch yourself, man. It's just unfortunate that Rashford has split. I hope it doesn't hinder his form. I hope it doesn't hinder his form. I know says situations like this have a tendency to bewilder and disillusion players from playing at their optimum best. I'm not naive to that. But with that being said, my wishes go to Rashford, man. My wishes go to Rashford, and some persons may say, man, the world is so cruel, huh? You have this brethren, Mason Greenwood, with his girlfriend. He beat up his girlfriend, he sexually abused and harassed his girlfriend. But the girlfriend don't leave him fully. And they're back together having a picnic for this youth. She's having his child right now as we speak. And you have Rashford and his girlfriend. Rashford go post up a picture. Have to mention, Rashford posts up a picture. Some of you guys should remember when he posts up a picture with his girlfriend, like at least about 23 or 24 hours after the fact that Rashford, not after the fact that Greenwood was harassing his girlfriend. Rashford go post up on Instagram how a girl should be treated. Dude, you know what you did with that post. I don't care what you say. You know what we're doing with that post. Not about, showing off your girlfriend. You wanted to show the world, say, my Manchester United teammate is me. He plays striker. He's my striking teammate. But this virgin is a scum. He doesn't know how to treat females. So I'm going to show him. I'm going to make it seem across like, I'm just showing off my girlfriend. But I'm actually indirectly showing, say, this is how you're supposed to show your girlfriend. Now Greenwood is still with his girlfriend that he abused almost 2 years ago. And now the girl that Rashford engaged to last year, that he was showing off last year, no, actually in 2021, like October of 2021, now them split. So person may say, man, Why is it that good bad people, are prospering and good people, good people have bad luck, man? The thing is, the world is messed up, man. What's up with that, man? The world is messed up, man. Life is not fair. Life is not fair. Like I said, man, whatever happened there, man. So with Rashford, splitting with his fiance, I hear that they're still close friends. Dude, maybe it's just me, but I'm not the biggest fan of being close friends with your ex, bro. I'm not being I mean, yeah, persons of preferences, but yeah. So yeah, like I said, bro, I hope he doesn't mess up his form, man. I don't hope he don't mess up his form, but I want to hear what you guys have to say. Again, leave your comments down below on whether you would like Pickford of Everton to come to Manchester United. Second, what's your thoughts on the takeover? Would you like Sir Jim Ratcliffe to sign the club or the Qataris to sign the club? Leave your comments down below. And for this Rashford brethren, someone heal him up in prayer, man. Just pray, because I don't want Rashford's head to be lost again. We saw how Rashford lost his head a couple seasons ago, and he wasn't improving at his best. So I hope he keeps on the high road with this, and just do his thing, enjoy himself, his dating life and everything. Cause these things, man, they have a tendency, man, to actually bewilder your form as a football player, especially if you're a young football player. So I hope he stays on his feet, man. I hope he stays on his feet. Let me see if okay, that's it. Yeah, I didn't even want to do a video today, man. But like I said, man, when I saw the Rashford saga with his ex fiance, I have to say, nah, bro, I have to go do a video, because you said last year, say this virgin ain't supposed to get engaged. No, he's no disengaged with his ex. I know they split, so I had to do a video. Yeah, I had to do a video. Comments down below, and like and subscribe to the channel. I'll show you guys in the next video podcast. I'm out.